So let's start at the beginning of your story, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a long think about this coming to join you today, Victoria, and I see my journey as, like many women do, I think we find ourselves in different seasons of life. And I definitely had a season pre-parenthood, which was ignorant and blissful, I think, in
Yeah.
certain ways.
Happy days, yeah.
Happy days, right? I had no idea what I was doing. I did focus a lot, looking back, I did focus a lot on the outer things in life. And I was quite sort of a high achieving person, achieving anything I really wanted. I've always had great confidence. But becoming a mum, which was then my sort of second season, I can see, I realized that my self-esteem and my self-knowledge and my self-awareness was not quite up to par with perhaps what I thought I had. So going into that second season of becoming a mum was actually really, really painful. I had a difficult birth, which, I'd been to one of those NCT classes and groups, and, you know, I'm quite sort of a textbook type of person, or used to be. So not having that sort of birth it threw me totally. And I felt really lonely. And sadly, I did not connect with our son the way I thought mothers would naturally do. I played the game. So when the local nurse came to check in on us, she did the traditional questionnaire of how I was feeling. I ticked all the right boxes with the right correct answers, and she let me go. Everything was fine, but not everything was fine. Looking back, I may have had some sort of postnatal depression, or going into, but I carried on, and our son grew, and he's thriving. But then when he was about 2, I really had to think about this with being a mother, and it did not sit well with me at all. I still didn't connect with him on a sort of deeper level, and he was always angry, and you could say it's the terrible twos, or it's this and that, but I had a deeper feeling that there was something missing. And of course, not being so self-aware, I thought it was him. That would have been that would have been very sort of easy. I tell you this. I even went to the doctors and talked about it, and the helpful nurse said to me, "Does he divide his food up in different corners of the plate?" I was like, "No." Okay, so he doesn't eat meatballs separately and the peas separately. I said, "No." Well, he won't have ADHD then. And I was like, what? And it threw me even further back of feeling lonely and quite desperate. I tried all the different parental methods, and nothing felt good for either him or me, until I realized that everything he was doing, everything he was acting out, was just a reflection of myself. And that was really hard, but it became very clear that he was showing me everything that I had missed as a child. I grew up with very nice, decent parents who are still married today, and we had a good childhood. But personally, I would have needed more empathy, compassion, being able to have connection with my parents, of talking about more important things than we did. And this is what our son was showing me. So after that initial sadness, I think I really did see it as an opportunity. I could actually name this thing that had followed me around for a long, long time, and I was able to identify it. So I read up about empathy and compassion and solution-based communication, anything I could find, and I truly felt enlightened. And literally within a week or two, my relationship with our son totally changed. It
Wow.
changed for a deeper, happier, easier, more lovable, connected relationship.